One Piece is a story full of both fantastical and scientific intrigue, from the cloudy islands of Skypiea to the technological megastructure of Egghead Island. The various forms of hockey, from observation to armament to conquerors, imaginative devil fruits, and scientific inventions fill up the seas of this world. 636 chapters, 16 years, and 1 month ago, Vegapunk was first introduced to the story by word of mouth through Kobe after the events of Enies Lobby. Fast forward to current day in chapter 1069, we've received some of the biggest pieces of info for the devil fruits since the beginning of the story. Dr. Vegapunk revealed to us that those with devil fruits exist in a different dimension dreamed up by someone else before them. Many fans and some creators have taken this and run with it that devil fruits are themselves created and brought into their reality through dreams. But I think there's more to this statement than Vegapunk, or Oda through Vegapunk, is leaving out to keep the details a little vague and keep us guessing, and that dreams are not the sole component for devil fruits. So let's get into it. Now, I waited for the Viz official to come out for this specific topic, as there was a bit of a flurry on Twitter about the fan translations being misinterpreted or mistranslated on a specific piece of info. Right off the bat, Vegapunk runs up to the monitor to start taking in Luffy's Gear 5 Sun God Nika form in all its glory. This is also surprisingly the first time the crew's even known that Luffy has a new transformation. It seems pretty weird to me that Luffy would just keep that under wraps or just not tell the rest of the crew, hey, you know, I can do another gear now. But this isn't the first time Luffy has withheld pretty important information from the crew. His grandpa being a vice admiral of the Navy, for one. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they didn't know about Gear 4 Snake Man. But I digress. Vegapunk seems to know all about Nika, as he informs the crew that the Sun God Nika is the foolish and laughable warrior of liberation whose name has been erased from the historical records. And he looks just like a god who only appears in the oldest of texts. The first big statement made by Vegapunk is, as long as people wish for him, his existence will never truly disappear. All things are brought into this world with hope. The way I interpret this is that as long as there are people around the world who wish and dream for justice and freedom, the existence of the Sun God Nika, or his abilities through Luffy's fruit, will never fade. For all the world government's best efforts, they've never been able to successfully acquire Nika's fruit, and because of that, they've never been able to truly stifle people's desire for freedom from tyranny and learn the truth of the world. Every devil fruit is a possibility for human evolution that someone else desired. Now, is this something we're meant to take literally or figuratively? If we take a step towards this literally, then each devil fruit is born out of the dreams of one or many amount of people in this world. This means just as people's desires for freedom and justice in the world have brought to life the existence of the Nika fruit, there have also been people whose desires have born the jacket fruit, the wash fruit. It's much more likely to me that this is meant to be taken figuratively. The way I'm thinking this is really supposed to be taken is that devil fruits have been created through man-made means, and that a person's or any number of people's incredible desires have directed the manufacturing of each specific devil fruit, which still means people desired to have the jacket fruit. The next big statement Vegapunk makes is, all things are brought into this world with hope, even devil fruits. Because devil fruits are included in this statement and are not the only thing in it, he is not implying that devil fruits are born out of dreams like a mage conjuring up an object, for lack of better comparison. One Piece is a fantastical world where quite literally anything is possible at this point. And because it's fantastical, some things have yet to be explained. I believe this is meant to be interpreted as dreams having an effect on the creation and not the sole component of a devil fruit. After that, he goes on saying that a natural status is loathed by the sea, the mother of nature. This explains the drawback of a devil fruit user not being able to swim or go into any large bodies of water without being incredibly fatigued. That much was established way back in chapter 1. Those with powers exist in different dimensions dreamed up by someone else before them. Now, this can't be meant to be taken literally, because That's like saying Luffy, Lucci, Kaido, Big Mom, everybody are now like fourth dimension beings or some. I don't know. That's at least the approach that I got from it. Different dimensions is probably being referred to their inability to swim in bodies of water, their inability to interact with a part of the world the same way as everybody else. They're now metaphorically in a different dimension. And on top of it all, he ends with, "This is only my theory." The thing we need to ask ourselves about this little disclaimer from Vegapunk is, do we take this as concrete fact right now in the story? Or is this just a step in the right direction to the real truth of where devil fruits come from? When I'm thinking about the creation of the devil fruits, I was originally inclined to believe that they were creations of the ancient kingdom before the Void Century, and that the war against the 20 other kingdoms resulted in the creation of the 3 ancient weapons. However, as more time went by due to me slacking on making this video, sorry, it remains difficult to explain one big thing about devil fruits, and that is their ability to reincarnate into another similar fruit that's nearby. How does one explain the cycle of reincarnation for devil fruits? Right now, unless dreams are the sole component in a devil fruit's creation, either the ancient kingdom or some sort of moon or space race that are responsible for the existence of the devil fruits use some form of magic not yet introduced into the story that enables their reincarnation. The question right now is if there are any devil fruits in the old or more recent encyclopedias mentioned by Blackbeard and Vegapunk that are not in existence anymore. If there are devil fruits that are not in existence anymore, then that would mean the dreams are the sole component, and the specific dream for a certain devil fruit or fruits have died, and nobody has the specific desire that brought the fruit into existence anymore. And if there aren't any that have stopped reincarnating, then that would mean that dreams are not the sole component, because they don't rely on a person or multiple people's dream to come back into existence. All in all, this is the most info we've ever gotten to date about what makes devil fruits and where they come from. This definitely isn't the last we're hearing about them, and learning about the Void Century and the history of the world will undoubtedly give us more information on the matter. But let me know, what do you guys think about Vegapunk's explanation? Is that all there is to it? Do you think this theory is the end-all be-all? Or do you believe that there's a little bit more to it than that's been revealed to us right now? As always, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe down below. Make sure to follow me on twitch.tv/wrathofreptar for some live shenanigans. I'll also probably be going live on YouTube pretty soon just to do some dual streaming, so I think that'd be pretty fun. As for this, I hope you all have a wonderful day.